Hey, 4 Mile family and friends. Well, we're down to the last fruit of the Spirit. And this doesn't mean that we get to stop providing those characteristics in our lives or developing them or growing in them. But as we've been through this, hopefully you've seen areas in your lives that need to grow. And thank you for praying these into other people's lives. It's amazing. You're going to hear stories about people saying, hey, on this day, I shared love in a way I never thought I could, or I was more patient than I should have been or normally have been. And so today, as we kind of end up, it's on self-control. Galatians 5:22 and 23. For the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. Our lives are controlled by habits and schedules that we've developed over time. And that's not a bad thing, right? You have a habit, you have a schedule for when you get up to go to work, for a certain type of recreation. If you like to fish, there's a habit, a schedule that you follow in the morning as you get ready for that, right? Those are good things that we develop. And those are things that kind of control us. The things that we do, again, not bad. Those are good things that we need to handle things in our life. That's how we live. And as new things come into our life, we change our habits, we change our schedules, those things that kind of control us, but then we control them. Think about when you had your first child and your second child, your third child, how many children you have, right? There's certain things you can control. There's certain things that they control, right? When they're hungry, they're going to scream, cry, throw a fit until you take care of that, or you need to change their diaper, right? Jobs. You get a job kind of controls your schedule. Other things, you also have control over that as well. A new job comes in. It changes your schedule, different habits, recreation, vacation, all those things kind of have a sense of control over you, but you also have a little bit of control over them. We develop habits to be able to navigate through life. Notice, though, that we're talking about self-control, not other control. Right, we're talking about controlling ourselves, not others. I think that's probably where we face our biggest challenge. You look back over the fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness. Right, you look at those. And most of the time when we have the biggest trouble with those is when we try to control other people. When we don't feel loved, when we lose our patience, we struggle with those because we can't control other people. How many times have we said, if so-and-so would just, then I could, right? We're letting those other people control our reactions. The single most dangerous action one can take is to take action without self-control. Think about it. Where does road rage come from? Right? Airline rage, violence, abuse, damaging words that are spoken. The single most dangerous action that one can take is taking action without self-control. These and others are all related to the inability to self-control. Look back at a situation that's turned out bad or could still even be bad. I mean, it could have happened 20 years ago, but still today you have a rough relationship with somebody, or maybe you don't even talk to somebody. I bet the majority of those situations have been caused because on one side or the other, or both, someone had a lack of self-control. So here's what we need to pray into people's lives, into our lives, and into other people's lives, dealing with this virus, right? Many people are finding out and have found out that they can't control things like they used to. The things that they used to do in life to be able to control life are now gone. And they have to find new ways to get that self-control back. The one thing that we can control, though, is how we react in these situations. It's okay and it's normal that when things kind of get out of control, that we want to cry, we want to become angry, we want to love people, we want to look for the next best thing. Those are all normal reactions, but we need to pray for self-control. So that's, as we end with the fruit of the Spirit, let's end by praying self-control into people's lives.